we're vlogging again. And yes, I ran again. I don't know what has come over me. I think I've decided that I'm a fair weather runner. I'm not really sure I have much interest in running in like the rain or the cold, but I woke up this morning and the weather was really nice and I knew I wasn't going to get that much movement into my day. I think I'm more inclined to do it on days when I know like I haven't really got, I haven't used this in a while. I think I need to give it a good shake. This is the Ilia Super Serum Skin Tint. I use this in the shade, I want to say ST6. Yeah, ST6. Aura. A little bit on there. I haven't used it in a while, I don't know. I was just feeling like something a bit different. But yes, I went for a run. I didn't go super far. I didn't go super fast. Yes, I still wore my silly little running vest. But yeah, I was like, you know what? The sun is shining. I'm not really gonna move all that much today. So let's get a bit of movement in now before I start my day. Came back, had my smoothie. The routine, like I like it. I've got my little routine down at home and I like it. Although next week we are going to Mallorca. I'm so excited, I can't wait. Mark and I sat there earlier this week and just booked all of our trips for the rest of the year. Which is so exciting, so exciting. We've got some trips, the two of us, we've got some trips with Ralph, we've got some trips with my family, we've had a trip with his family, like, I don't know, just feels really lovely to be like re-entering that phase again of travel, quite honestly. Obviously we didn't travel during COVID, and then we had a baby, and then travel just felt like this huge thing where we needed like loads of stuff, and I don't know, I just didn't feel like mentally really up for it. I felt like I didn't really have the space, and I'm not a bad flyer these days, but I'm not crazy about flying. It's not my favorite thing in the world. So the idea of doing that with a little one felt like a lot. I think it's not next month, the month after. We're gonna go away with Ralph, and I think it'll be really exciting. He's at that age where he's gonna think that it's such an adventure and be like really excited by everything. So yeah, that was always the point. I'm so excited to have a child and hopefully be lucky enough to show them a bit of the world. So yeah, it's really exciting to be entering that phase. The last time we spoke, I told you that I had bought a new Tan Luxe fake tan, and I was so excited about it. I think it's called The Future. It's the one that they've got out with Paris Hilton. It comes in pink packaging. It's already in my giveaway pile because, why do I never learn? I always feel like I deviate from my favorite, the Gradual, and I'm always a bit disappointed. But this time, very disappointed actually. The only way to describe it was tiger bread loaf. It's supposed to come out as a thin mist, which if it did come out as a mist, I think it would be a really good tan. But mine, maybe I had a faulty one, I don't know. I have seen a few other reviews online saying it. Mine just came out as like a continuous squirt, which just meant it was quite hard to blend. And yeah, it was very long lasting, almost a bit too long lasting. I'm probably like a week down the line now and it's still, I'm scrubbing and the remnants are still hanging around. So my advice would be like possibly not that one. You know me, I feel like every single time I vlog, I share it. But this one, the Gradual, this one, incredible. I've just put a layer on now. Obviously we're going away next week, so I'm prepping already. I'm getting the layers of tan in. I'm doing my red light therapy every night. I'm gonna be like doing lots of layers of tan, getting prepared. We've got a few bits to shoot whilst we're out there, but they're like really fun things, kind of outfitty things. And then I've also booked in basically every dinner whilst we're out there. I love Mallorca for the food. The people, lovely, the terrain, beautiful. I know the beaches are lovely, but I actually really like the countryside there, and I don't know, call me old, but I think I'd rather be in a pool rather than like on a sandy beach. We're very lucky we have the beach here, so I like to dabble in beaches when I'm away, but I am like, you know what, we have a beach at home. I really like a bit of good old countryside as well. And yeah, for me, the most exciting part is the food. So of course we have booked El Camino. I dream about El Camino. I feel like Mark would say the same as well. It is just, I think it's actually my favorite restaurant on earth, and I'm so excited to go back. They only had lunchtime reservations, and I was like, I don't care. I do not care. You could say we only have 9 o'clock in the morning and I would still go there. Last time we went there, they had these really lovely prawns. I don't know what type of prawns they were, but like a very delicious, sweet tasting red prawn. And it was bloody expensive, but they were so good. Yeah, I'm just very, very excited for a little stop off in Palma, just to eat, just to have a bit of a break. I get to the point, don't we all? Like, we all kind of get to the point that it's like, okay, like it's time for a little bit of a break. It's time to replenish. And I always come back and feel so inspired and so excited to get back into it. Never forget, the last time I went away, I started Substack the day I came back. I'm a little bit allergic to rest, so I really have to force it, and Mark really has to be like, babes, like, come on, now is the time to rest. But it is good. It nourishes me, it replenishes me, and then I'm going to come back with maybe not lots of good ideas, but just sort of raring to go, which I love. I love that feeling of that. I feel like when you work for yourself, it is so hard to stop, but sometimes you have to. And I feel like what we got to May, it's time to have a little bit of a break. I mean, it's literally 3 days. 3 days of sun, 3 days of sun. Oh, can't wait. I'm getting ready now because actually this is really lovely as well. I was thinking back to what I did on Monday. I honestly can't tell you what did I do on Monday. I don't think I was feeling very well. I think I was feeling a little bit tired and run down. You know those days in your cycle when you're just like, it's a potato day. I need to do some laptop work. So I think I did that on Monday, and then yesterday I was in London for the whole day. So I just haven't really seen Mark that much this week. I haven't really hung out with Mark much this week because I had my sewing class last night as well. I think he did a Pilates class on Monday night. If you can hear him in the background, he is currently going ham. He's going ham with his favourite thing, the Hoover, because the renderers are kind of almost pretty much basically done. I'm pretty sure they're done in the house. We now just need to wait for the replastering in the house and then the rendering on the outside of the house, just for it all to dry. And then once it is dry, we can paint it, and then that done. It annoyingly, it's only on like kind of two sides of the house. We've still got another side to do. Maybe that's like a next year kind of thing. But it does mean that anywhere in the back of the house that had areas of damp on the inside is replastered, which is a relief and is like a good thing. But it does mean that there's just been like, I haven't really like shared it because it's just not, I don't know, the kitchen was so like before and after, like very aesthetically pleasing and, you know, much more exciting than like we're replastering some rooms. So I haven't really shared that much, but we've kind of been living a little bit like jumbled up here and there. We've had plastic all over the floors. Like anyone who's had anything replastered knows that it's quite like a messy job. So yeah, the house has been just covered in about 1 inch of dust. So thank you, babes, for giving it a very good Hoover. It needed that. So yeah, that's actually nice. Like, our house is becoming clean again, and we've actually got a friend coming to stay this weekend, so that'll be really nice. So yeah, just trying to get the house a little bit in order for when she comes to visit. Oh, I should have done a hair wash today, guys, but in the grand scheme of things, I feel like I can make this work. So yeah, I didn't even finish that story. Let me finish it whilst I put some clothes on because I am running a little bit late now. Something has come over me and I want to wear this blast from the past. Someone actually told me that Mango have an outlet. I had no idea, and I'm pretty sure this is still available. The trousers definitely are, and the trousers are $7.99, which is crazy. And yeah, I'm pretty sure this waistcoat is still available too. So if you didn't get this last year, it's always been on your list. I'll link it down below for you. What jacket should I wear? I think I'm gonna wear this. I definitely need a bit more bronzer on the old chest. Yeah, it feels a bit too floaty. But I think I was talking about this in the last vlog. I just feel very inspired by Ole Henriksen and his outlook on life, and just how he really just seems to get the joy out of everything, like squeezes joy out of like every moment. And so I've really been trying to do the same. That makes it sound like I didn't have joy in my life before, which definitely isn't the case. Just a real like joie de vivre, is that the phrase? Just like really trying to make these pockets in my day for like fun and love, and like the people around me that I love and I ultimately like want to spend more time with. I feel like my Virgo tendencies really have the ability to suck me into a work void, which ultimately is good, but also I really have to kind of work against that and be like setting some boundaries around working times. Like, I don't know, it's tricky. I really, really love what I do, so ultimately I want to do it like every minute of every day. But also I need to spend some time with Mark. I feel like I haven't like seen him for ages in the evenings. He's been doing bits or I've been doing bits, or I watch Real Housewives, he watches The Giro. So yeah, it'd be nice to just like hang out today, and also to go to, right, okay, let me tell you where we're actually going. We're going to a place called Burnt Orange for lunch, which I've been really lucky enough to go to a few times. I've gone with my girlfriends, I've gone a few times for work meetings, and every time Mark is like, oh, I really want to go to Burnt Orange. So I'm like, right, okay, we're going to Burnt Orange today. Really gorgeous menu, just a very fresh, kind of small plates, sharing vibes, and a really cool place as well. So that is where we're heading. I will show you my outfit when I finally make up my mind. Here's what I've ended up with. I just wanted to be, I don't know, like slightly dressier than normal, hence the black trousers. Otherwise, like jeans would feel a bit more relaxed, I guess. But yeah, I don't know, just I was like, oh, I want to do something that I haven't worn before, like find things in my wardrobe and like wear them in a new way that I haven't worn them before. So yeah, we've got Cezanne bag, Cezanne jacket, mango waistcoat, Philippa K trousers, and then I've got on my flattered little slip-on numbers. But yeah, it feels kind of relaxed, and I don't know, what are my 3 words? Undone. I feel like it definitely feels undone. It feels like quite relaxed, and I guess my hair is definitely undone today. Classic. I feel like the trousers are very classic, the shoes are very classic, bag is very classic, and then polished. I could probably do with a little bit more polish. I guess I've got the earrings and the shoes are quite polished as well. I don't know, I feel like maybe with a big necklace this would be too much. Maybe lacking on the polish a bit, but you know, sometimes can't always be all 3 words like equally measured. I feel like all 3 words are in there. So yeah, thank you, Alison, we love you. I'll make sure everything is linked below. Oh, Mark is wearing a really nice outfit as well. Let me go show you that. Hello.
Hey, hey.
I was gonna do an outfit check with you before we left, but I went downstairs and Mark was already in the car. Take the hint. We were running a bit late, to be fair. Look at this. We're into Burnt Orange and he is wearing Burnt Orange.
Oh, you know.
I gotta go this way. That lunch was so good, like to the point I'm not sure I could pick a favourite, although also a view, second beach cameo of the day. I mean, look at this weather. Look at this weather. There's so not gorgeous. A cloud in the sky. Oh my gosh, it is so lovely today. Although weirdly only 18 degrees. I mean, 80 degrees is warm, but like, I don't know, blazing sunshine. It is so nice. Yeah, I don't know if I could pick a favourite. Can you pick a favourite?
I don't think I can. I just really enjoyed everything.
That's true. It was like,
it was all amazing.
Smash hits all the way. I would really recommend the sea bass with, I think it was like a mango and yogurt dressing. That was really, really nice. And what was the other thing? Oh, the pumpkin with pomegranate molasses or something. I'd say everything is very saucy in a good way. So I would get yourself a flatbread or 2 at the beginning and then have a little bit with your starter and then keep it to the side so you can mop up later on, because it is very, very tasty. And now we're just heading home. I'm gonna get a bit of like laptop work in, and then, I mean, it's already what, half two, and then it'll be time to pick up the little man. So let's just take a moment for, it's like the sea is glittering.
I love it when it's like that. It's amazing.
I feel like this is doing some serious Brighton PR for you guys right now. I've missed wearing this top. It just feels like a classic. It feels good to be back. I realised that I was talking about renovation stuff. Oh, I've just run up all the stairs. Oh, 1 second. I was talking about the renovation stuff earlier and saying the bits were kind of here, there and everywhere, and then I'm like, why haven't I just showed you? So I thought I would share with you where we're at, and it is nice because everything's sort of getting slowly back into its place, and like I said, we're just waiting for it to dry and then we can repaint it, which is great. So this is the chimney breast, and we've got our Peloton up here in this room, and it was just pretty damp, to be honest with you, up by the top. So obviously that's all been redone on the outside. We had the chimneys redone and like all the lead work redone around it, so that's like all sealed and great. And then yeah, they just chipped off all the plaster here and redid this. So I'm pretty sure all the areas that we've had replastered have been redone with a lime wash, or like a lime plaster, which is very breathable and is really good for I mean, I'm pretty sure, maybe she can put something on the screen if I've got this completely wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's good for preventing the damp from coming back, allowing everything to breathe, which is good. It's something we always like wanted to redo in the house, but it's just like time consuming, obviously the cost involved with it, and it's like a messy job. It's one of those like very messy, very unsexy jobs, but it's very, very good to do in terms of the longevity and like preserving and renovating, all that kind of stuff. So this is the room that normally has all of our clothes in it, currently housing an umbrella, a hoover, and some skirting boards, which I think there's a carpenter coming back to like re-put the skirting boards on. Yeah, whenever I want like any like workout gear or pajamas, I have to come in here and get it. But it's nice because, yeah, obviously they've like cleaned it all up in here and it's not as dusty. But yeah, there's some, I think someone's coming back to like box in these pipes. There was some plumbing stuff that also got done at the same time. So the pipes will be back to being boxed up. And then, yeah, we're just waiting for all of this to be dry and then we can repaint it. A quick question. I mean, to be honest with you, this room is a bit of a dream. I never thought it would be in a scenario where we could be like walk-in wardrobe situation. But I think that's what we're gonna do in this room. Ooh, recentered, which is so cool. Obviously, to have a space to film would be like helpful for everything that we do in terms of content creation, but what a dream to be able to have a room just dedicated to clothes. Trust me, I know how lucky we are. I know that is like not the norm. I never thought we'd be in a position where we could have this. I feel very, very lucky. And obviously we love our carpenter. Caleb is amazing. He did our wardrobes in the old place. And yeah, he just did such a brilliant job of those. And we would, in a dream scenario, have him come back and create like the walk-in wardrobe of our dreams. However, thinking like budget-wise, basically all of our budget for renovation has been like used up for the year. So we're kind of like, oh, budget-wise. And also just wanting to kind of get things finished. I think having the kitchen basically finished. I know we've got like leaky roof problem and I know that like also needs to be sorted this summer, but once we've got leaky roof problem sorted, it is pretty done. Oh, sorry, I'm gonna need to swap over arms. This is a workout. Yeah, once we've got leaky roof situation sorted, that is basically the kitchen done, except for finding some kind of like console table situation and maybe like a plant for the corner. But then that's like kitchen is done. And it is so lovely to have a room of the house that is like done and complete. And I think Mark and I caught the bug for finishing things, quite honestly, which to this point we haven't done. Someone like commented on Instagram, they're like, Anna, we only ever see your kitchen. And I'm like, I know you only ever see the kitchen, but the kitchen is the thing that is finished. Like everything else is looking a bit like this currently. So yeah, I feel like we've caught the bug for getting things finished, but also we need to consider budget. And yeah, is there a way of us completing this room in a way that is a little bit more budget friendly? I think yes. And I'm thinking, is it the IKEA PAX system? I put something up on my Substack chat and was like, has anyone done a builder and wardrobe situation? What did you love? What do you recommend? And basically everyone came back and said the IKEA PAX. So yeah, I don't know. I'm like, oh, do we do it? Like that would be so cool to kind of have the wardrobe of our dreams in this room. And to be honest with you, I wonder, does anyone know if there's a service where someone could design it for you? Like you could find someone online, show them the space and they would design it for you. And then you just kind of do the order and obviously like put it together. That would be so cool. If anyone has used a service like that, do let us know. But what do you think? Let me show you the space. So you walk in and as it normally stands, Mark has a rail here. He has a rail, he has his shoes at the bottom. Sometimes he puts some bits on these little shelves, but his stuff basically all fits in there. So like Mark could always have a little floor to ceiling wardrobe situation here, and that would be like him sorted. And then this is an original fireplace. So I think we would like to keep it, obviously like redo the hearth, redo this bulging section in the middle, have it stripped back and I think it's metal. Yeah, I think it is. But have it stripped back and repainted and just like to make that look nice would be lovely. Then this isn't normally here. Normally this is where my rail is. If you've seen any of my wardrobe videos, like this is kind of the wall that we shoot against. So this would need to be quite a pretty wall, I guess. And because it isn't a wall that faces outside, that makes me think that this wall should also have like the main bulk of my wardrobe on it. So maybe it's from like here to here, floor to ceiling. We had floor to ceiling in the flat, and I'm really, really happy that we did, because it just means that there's no dusting to do up there, and I really, really like that, and you're making the most of the space. So yeah, I think that could possibly go there. Then this unit, I still really like this unit. We got it from, I think it's West Down, but we got it on John Lewis. And Mark has one side for all of his kind of like t-shirts, pants, socks, workout gear. I have this side for all my pants, socks, t-shirts, workout gear. And that was over there. I'm thinking maybe that could go there. And then we did also have, oh, you've seen it out here. In next to that, we had this is where this has been living for a while with a sheet over it. This is like bags, jumpers. I mean, to be fair, we might not need this once I have a bigger wardrobe over here. Maybe this wouldn't be needed. But I also had another rail of clothing over here. Mate, I don't know. It would just be really, I'd be very intrigued to hear how you would arrange this room. Ultimately, yeah, maybe if this was a wardrobe, this was a wardrobe, this was Mark's wardrobe, and then we just had some drawers kind of in this corner. I feel like that would definitely be enough. I guess I also need to have a mirror somewhere. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, I used to have the mirror on this wall here. Would love to know your thoughts on it. I mean, I know this is a ridiculous amount of clothing. Preface, this is part of my job. I know I'm very lucky to be like, this is a room for all of my clothing with like 2 wardrobes in it. Again, trust me, previous to this had very minimal wardrobe space. So like, been on a journey. But yeah, would love to hear your thoughts on how you would arrange this room. Or yeah, if there's any wardrobe planners amongst you, send me your details. I'd love to use you and like use your expertise. So yeah, that's this room. Let's go to the bathroom. So this is the family bathroom. And then this is the big, lovely bath. I'm not gonna lie, I've missed this bath so much. I've missed this bath so much. I really went into my Epsom salt bath. It was so good for my psoriasis. And yeah, it's been out of action now for about 2 months, and I miss this thing. But yeah, again, we're just waiting for all of this to dry. And again, we're very tempted to get our plumber guy back. The guy that did our downstairs under the stairs toilet was really, really good. He was so good. He was really quick. He was really efficient. Nothing is broken so far. And yeah, that was actually really like quite fun and quick, and not easy to do on our front. Obviously, it wasn't doing the work, but easy to like plan. And we know we know the sort of bathroom furniture that we like. We know the sort of tiles that we like. I don't know. Yeah, we're tempted. We're like, oh, do we try and like squeeze this in as well? It's just nice. It would just be nice to tick a few more things off of the list. And then obviously outside, we're just waiting for the render to dry, and then Mark is going to paint it, and then that can be done. And then the scaffolding can go, and then the guys can come and fix our leaky roof in the kitchen. We're getting there. We are getting there. Honestly, where's today gone? I do not know. I have spent the day like doing admin-y things, like things I've been putting off, and like replying to emails that I should have replied to a very long time ago. And I actually just took some pictures for Erica's Substack, Long Live. I love that newsletter. I think it is so cool. I think she's just like such a cool person, and I actually got really scared because she was like, oh, can you be part of my series and talk about something in your wardrobe that you really love, that means something to you? And you know, when you just get complete like paralysis of like, I'm not cool enough for this, I'm not cool enough for this, I don't have any interesting stories to tell. I was like, I really love reading that feature on her newsletter, and I felt the pressure to, you know, come up with something. But I thought, you know what, I'm going to stick with a classic. So do you want to have a quick guess of what you thought I picked as like something in my wardrobe that means something to me? It's this. Of course it's this. Of course it's the Loewe puzzle bag. So just took a couple of pictures for Erica to use in her piece, and then obviously like did the interview and like answered all the questions. So I feel so good for finally getting that done. And Erica, I'm so sorry that it took me such a long time to deliver on that. That is really not cool. But yeah, I've just had a good day of like ticking through the box, doing admin-y things, rearranging, rescheduling, cancelling, rebooking, like all of that kind of business. It feels very good to get that done. So almost at the end of that, Mark and I are going to make a dal for dinner. It's the Anna Jones dal. We love the Anna Jones dal. I think we're going to make it with some cod on top, so that should be really tasty. So we're just going to do that. Let me quickly show you the garden because I feel like it's had a real growth spurt since you last saw it. Look at that. Look at the wisteria at the back. I love it when the wisteria comes out. Yeah, I just feel like every time I look out, I'm like, whoa, it's grown. It's grown. Also, this is the part that you don't get to see online all that often. Ralph stamped it. And then, yeah, the corner, the nice old drippy corner up there, dripping into there. It was pretty bad yesterday, but actually today it's dried out quite nicely. So we have to move everything to the side. But yeah, anytime it rains, this is us. Yeah, this is where I just had a little photo shoot. And oh yeah, this is the other place here. Here is where it leaks as well. So that's been really fun. We've had to take, look at that, guys, look at that. Oh no, this all needs to be replaced apparently. So that's really fun. And yeah, we've had to take down our light fittings because obviously we love them. We don't want them to get ruined. And also none of our downstairs lights work. So once the sun goes, we're upstairs. We're upstairs because we don't actually have any working lights down here. So you know, Instagram versus reality, two very different things. But I just feel like we're inching closer. I'm trying not to get down about it. We're so lucky. We have a roof over our heads. It's a lovely roof. It's a leaky roof, but it's a lovely roof and things will get sorted this summer. I just know it. I just know it. I can feel it in my bones. Anyway, I feel like that's it. I feel like this vlog is very like blinking, you missed it. But does anyone else feel that way about May? Like, where has May gone? There'll be more stuff coming your way. A little packing video, because yes, we are off next week. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled. I think I was going to do a packing video for it. So you will see that very soon. And I will see you very soon. So have a good weekend. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.